If all the oxygen on Earth disappeared for just 5 seconds, you probably wouldn't survive. Not because you couldn't breathe, but because everything around you would start to fall apart instantly. Right now, about 21% of the air you're breathing is oxygen. It doesn't just keep you alive, it holds the entire world together in ways most people never think about. And if it suddenly vanished, even for a moment, the effects would be immediate. Within seconds, you'd feel your body react. You wouldn't instantly pass out, but your brain would begin to starve of oxygen. Vision would fade. Your hearing would distort. You'd feel disoriented, like you're about to black out. But what's happening around you would be far worse. Because oxygen isn't just in the air, it's in the ground, in the oceans, in the materials that make up buildings, roads, even concrete. Without it, those materials begin to break down. In fact, without oxygen acting as a binding agent, concrete structures around the world would start to weaken almost instantly. Bridges could crack. Buildings could collapse. And if you're standing outside, you might not even realize what's happening until it's too late. But that's only the beginning, because the sky itself would change. Oxygen plays a huge role in scattering sunlight, which is what gives the sky its blue color. Without it, the sky would suddenly turn dark, almost black, even in the middle of the day. Imagine looking up and seeing space instantly. And then there's the pressure. Oxygen makes up a significant portion of the atmosphere. Remove it, and the air pressure around you drops suddenly. That might not sound like much, but your body is used to a very specific pressure balance. Your eardrums could rupture, and if you were at higher altitudes, the effects would be even worse. But here's where things take a dangerous turn. The ozone layer, which protects us from harmful ultraviolet radiation, is made of oxygen. If oxygen disappears, even briefly, that protection weakens. For those few seconds, intense UV radiation from the sun would hit the Earth's surface directly. You wouldn't feel it immediately, but the damage would already be happening. And then, after 5 seconds, the oxygen suddenly comes back. Take a breath again. But the world wouldn't just go back to normal, because in those 5 seconds, massive damage would already have been done. Fires would have been extinguished instantly, since combustion requires oxygen. Planes in the sky could lose engine power. Vehicles might stall, and any damage to infrastructure would still remain. But the biggest impact would be on people. Even though 5 seconds doesn't sound long, the lack of oxygen could leave lasting effects on the brain. Some people might recover, others might not. And all of this from just 5 seconds without oxygen. It sounds almost impossible, but it shows just how fragile life on Earth really is. We rely on things we never see, never think about, every single second. And if even one of them disappears, everything changes. So the next time you take a breath, just remember that invisible mix of gases around you is the only thing keeping this entire world alive.